Morning all. I'm just coming on again because a friend of mine got in touch with me and asked me how I would use this foil press with my normal day-to-day dies. So I've got a normal die on there. I'll just show you what the die looks like. Okay, it's just out of my stash, just a normal everyday die, and I'm going to put it on, okay, on the hot plate. As you can see, my light is red, which means it's warming up to the temperature. It'll beep once it gets to the low setting. It will beep. So I'm just going to heat that up, get some card that I've already cut out. Now on some of your dies you can do the front, which will only foil the cutting edges, if you know what I mean, and you can also do the back. Now there's two different ways of doing the back and I will show you. I'm just waiting for this to heat up to go red. Green, sorry. I've only just switched it on, so. I'm going to warm that foil up as well because it's not my superior foil. It's one of the cheaper ones. Excuse me. I still have this wretched blubbing cough. It's driving me nuts. Come on, go green. Tell me that you're ready. So I've just pulled out a number of dies that I have so I can show you on a few, and I also want to show you how I done the embossing because I barely touched on it the other day, but I want to show you because I don't want you breaking your machines. So I just want to show you that. Now when you emboss, you will never ever get it will always look distressed, if you know what I mean. That's because you're taking the hot foil from the heat pad to your cold embossing plates, yeah. So it will never ever come out perfect. It will always look distressed. Why is this not turning? It's hot enough. I can feel it's hot enough. I'm just gonna, yeah, it's gone green now. As you can see. And that was only 10 seconds. Okay. So I'm just whizzing that through. And don't always keep it plugged in either. Okay, because we didn't want to cut it, you'd only use the carbon fibre plate. So there is our die foiled. Okay, you can all see that lovely purple foil. Okay, and don't throw that away because you can also use the negative. Okay, see that side? You can also use that. So don't throw that away. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to flip this die over. And you're all going to think I've gone completely nuts, make sure you put your metal shim down. Either the metal shim that come with the machine or the metal shim from your Gemini Junior. Okay, now I'll flip that over. Again, I'm going to use some of that purple foil, and I'm going to use the same piece of card that I used, and that piece of card is the Whisper White from Stampin' Up. I'm also going to do it on Centura Pearl. Just so you can get a feel for the different. Now, once you have used your die, I've put that a bit short, but never mind, you'll still get the gist. Again, I'm putting it on there for the heat. Once you've used the cutting edge of your die for foiling, you will have to cut that out by hand around the edges, okay, because you can't use your die again because it'll just cut the foiling out. Okay, so I'm using the reverse side now. You must always put that metal plate in when you're cutting face down, because you don't want it cutting into that rubber mat. Okay, so exactly the same temperature. The only thing is we're doing it on the reverse side of our die. Okay, so 10 seconds, start. And again, I'm going to run that through. Now this is the reverse of my die. And it's not done it. I'm going to increase the heat. Push that back in. So I'm going to increase the heat by another 10 seconds. Okay, I'm going to put my plate back on. Press start. And it's like every machine you have, you need to get to know your machine and your die cutting machine, because they're all different. See if we've had better luck this time. No, I think it might be the foil, because I am not using, let me get me Crafter's Companion foil. See, I was using inferior foil. Where's my opening? That's the only thing. There it is. Plug that back in so it's hot enough. So this is me Crafter's Companion foil, and I have to say it's amazing foil. So do like I done last time, put them all on. start my countdown. Okay. Again, you should be using your rubber doodahs, but again, I have asbestos fingers, so and there's the back of my die. Okay, so we done the front of the die using the cutting edge. Okay, that's in that lovely purple colour. And then we've done the back of the die. Isn't that just gorgeous? That'd look lovely on a wedding invitation. Anyway, I'm getting off subject. And again, you can also use the waist. Okay. So we'll get rid of that die. Put it down there. So there's the front and back of the dies. Your normal, everybody has them in the stash. I know you do. And we're going to use, let's see, one of the lovely Stampin' Up! I'm trying to find a nice intricate one. Let me think. We'll use our butterflies for this one. Now you can see it's a lot bigger. Okay, so we're using a lot bigger. We'll get rid of our metal shim because we're only doing the front side first, the cutting edge. Okay, I'm going to push this back in. I'm going to cut off some foil. That's just let me know that the plate is now heated up again to the cool temperature, the cool setting. Well, the low setting. Oops. And again, I've put it too short, but it doesn't matter, it's only... Okay. What cardstock am I using? I'm going to do it on the Centura Pearl. Okay, this is the pink one. Okay. Going to start our countdown. Some dies you might not be able to use the opposite side, you might only be able to use the cutting side. I love it when you do it there, when then you take the foil off. Okay, so here's the foil. Sorry about the glare, but I do have to have the lights on because it is absolutely freezing outside. Okay, so there's the cutting edge. You can see that. Okay, and again, that is the waste. Now you can always use that as a background. Okay, so don't throw that away. Now what we're going to do is put our metal plate back in. Okay, and I'm going to turn that over to the back side. Again, I'm going to push that back in so it goes back to cool. I'm going to cut some more foil. Do you know, it was that cold here yesterday. Over the other side of the beach towards St John's Point, the seawater had actually frozen. Honest to God, I couldn't believe it. His lordship was out walking the dogs and brought me a picture back home that he took on his phone of the frozen sea. Couldn't believe it. Okay, so I've now got my cutting side down. I've got my metal shim in so that it doesn't cut into my silicone mat. I put my foil on top of my die. Did I put it the pretty side down? Yeah, I did. Because we don't want to foil the die. And I'm going to start my cloth. And then I'll show you next in the embossing folder, because I really don't want you to break your machines and have people come and say, well, it was your fault, you didn't show us how to do it, you just told us we could do it. Okay, so take the die off. That's stuck because Mel didn't put a piece of card in. Why didn't you tell me? We'll do that one again. Right, cutting side down. Foil. Sure, it wouldn't be me demoing if I didn't do something wrong. I'll have a lovely foiled plate now. So we have the reverse of our die, right? We have our foil, gold foil, pretty side down. Okay, then we have our piece of cardstock. Okay, then we have our carbon fibre plate. That is lovely. Start the timer. That'll come off with the sand rubber. So that's another thing. If you ever get any over foiling, i.e. spots where you don't want it, use a sand rubber to just rub it off. What I was going to say is I love the reveal part. You know, when you peel that foil off and you... Okay, so this is the reverse of our die. That's because I've done it twice with the same foil. So there you go. So that's how you do your front, and that's how you do your back. Okay, so I'm now going to take this die off, and we're going to use, that does get quite hot, so be careful. So I'm going to move all these dies out the way. Where can I put them for now? Till I can put them all back in the proper spot. On the floor, Mel. Okay. So we do need our plates for our die cut machine. Okay, so I'll just keep them on my knee. So, our embossing folder. This is the one that I made the card with, so I'm going to show you the exact of what I done. Okay? Because like I said, don't want anybody breaking their machine and then moaning at me saying, well, you said we could emboss. Right, so here's my embossing folder. Okay? You want the deboss side down on your plate. Okay, on your hot plate. So that's my deboss side. And I'm going to switch up the heat to medium. Okay? And I'm going to do it for 45 seconds. This, you can increase it by minutes or seconds. So I want 45 seconds. And I want my foil. Lost the end again. On my other foils I keep putting tape on so I know where my end is. Now on the Facebook group that I'm in for the hot foiling, Leanne Chivers is in it from Crafter's Companion, and when I said that I'd embossed, she near had a breakdown. She thought I'd ran the whole thing through the okay, I'm going to get our piece of card. Now I know this is not going to do because I have cut my card far too short. Okay, so this is now telling me that I'm warm. So I'm going to put this down. In fact, I'm going to fold it over and put it down. It saves me leaning back in the chair. And I'm going to heat it up for 45 seconds. Okay, and this is what I said, you will never ever get a it will always be a distressed look you will get when you emboss. And don't forget, using your dies, you can also do that on the acetate as well. And you can also do it on vellum. Okay, that's telling me it's heated up, it's heated the foil up. So now what I'm going to do is take my clear mat, because this is a 3D embossing folder, my milky coloured shim, and I'm going to run it through my okay, let me see if it's and there it is, using your embossing folder. And as I say, you'll never ever get a thingy image, and you can always use the reverse of the foil as well. But if you're like me and you do love shabby chic stuff, and it does emboss as well, there is dimension there. So there you go. So I'm going to turn this off, turn it off, turn it off, and turn that off to let it cool down. So there you go, ladies. That is how you use your embossing folder. And please use it that way, because if you try and put your embossing folder in on the machine, you will break the pad underneath, or you will break your die cutting machine. There's the reverse and the front of our die cuts. So I'll bring it out and show you. So there you go. If you would like to know anything more, i.e. vellum, acetate, acetate, ribbon, you can also use it on balsa wood, leather, please just message me, or leave a comment below and I will show you. But yeah, so there you go. And I found the best place with the best price to buy it is Craft Stash. I'm not doing any advertisement. And if you've never ordered from them before, you do get a 20% discount. I already have an account with them, but my hubby bought me this as an early birthday present, because it's not my birthday till today. So he got me this a couple of weeks ago, and because he went on and got it in his name, he got his 20% discount. So there you go. So have fun, enjoy the rest of your Sunday, stay warm, stay safe. If you don't have to go out, don't go out. I'm going for a meal with the hubby, and then I've got my grandbabies and daughters down this afternoon. So lovely day. So take care all, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.